Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, it's McClintock, and I am back once again to show you more of Magic 2014. It's been a really fun week of Magic, both playing the game on my own time and bringing you these videos showcasing the game's campaign mode, the sealed play, a bit of multiplayer, and I've already done 5 videos that cover all those aspects of Magic 2014. Now I just can't get enough of it, I guess. I did want to come back with another episode here, a little bit shorter. I know I always say that, it's going to be a short episode, but just want to quickly show you some of the Revenge campaign which I unlocked a couple days back. And you unlock this Revenge campaign after you've completed the regular campaign. For those who may not already know, the regular campaign is rather short, and here you see basically after Ravnica it unlocks a new world, Kaldheim. This is where Chandra and I beat up on poor Ramaz, who is the big baddie of Magic 2014. Not much of a spoiler. I mean, Magic 2014 is not a big story game, I'm afraid, despite how much they tried to push it as such. The final campaign battle versus Ramaz was pretty, well, it was really easy. I'll just say that. It's not going to be the grinder like you faced in Magic 2012 and Magic 2013. Magic 2013, of course, had Nicole Bolas as the end boss, and Magic 2012 had Karn, was it? Started with K. Anyway, those two guys were, how would you put it? They were both douchebags, and they drove me up the wall. And they were so difficult, in fact, that in terms of my experience, they were so difficult to beat. I basically had to wait until they got the worst opening hand and I got the best opening hand. And once those two conditions lined up, then I was able to steamroll them. So if you haven't yet gone through those boss battles, that's pretty much what you're looking at. You're looking at a bunch of restarts, and defeats until you get those two conditions lined up, and then you'll be able to get past those guys, because they do not play fair. And in the end, it is kind of satisfying to take them down. It wasn't a fair fight, but it makes it feel like you beat the odds and pull it off the impossible. So, before I get a bit too long in the tooth again, I'm just going to show you a bit of the Revenge mode here in Magic 2014. Now, this time around, Revenge, I find, has been a real walk in the park. And not to brag or anything, as I'm sure a lot of other players are finding this to be the case, but yeah, Revenge in the previous games was a lot more intense. I know that I got maybe halfway through, or maybe to the last third of the Magic 2013 Revenge campaign, and I sort of lost interest and I haven't gone back. And with 2012, I've barely gotten started on it, and I found the first match even to be quite difficult. This time around, I've pretty much run through most of the opponents on my first or second try, so I'm just going to show you sort of the order they're in. So Revenge is good in that you don't have to mess with the encounters anymore. You go straight to the good stuff, which is the duels versus the Planeswalkers. Beat him, beat him, beat him. I believe I most recently beat Jace. And yes, so now I'm on to Chandra. So after Chandra, we still have a few more. And finally, Ramaz. I'm guessing I will get to battle Ramaz without the help of Chandra this time around, which should be interesting. I wonder if he's got the exact same deck as he did in the regular campaign, which would be nuts because yeah, that deck was pretty insane, and without Chandra's help, it would be very difficult. It would have been very difficult to beat him. Jace heard some complaints about Jace Beleren being Jace being Jace essentially, having a very tricky deck to defeat, but I did manage to pull up the win on the first try, partly due to a good opening hand, but also just through some patience and making Jace blink first, and basically making him attack me with all his creatures, and then I could just do just the right combination of blocks to put me in a good spot to finish him off on the following turn. Okay, so we will see how my luck lasts. Now that I've bragged about breezing through Revenge campaign, and I'm recording this, I'm gonna get brutally smacked down in this fight. That's sort of how things work. So I'm still unlocking cards for Avacyn's Glory. I haven't really started unlocking many other cards. I've kind of started on Hunter's Strength in the beginning, but as soon as I had unlocked Avacyn's Glory, it was all white all the time for me since then. So yeah, this deck is really good. I'm actually quite surprised at what a solid deck this has been. So enough yapping, let's jump into the match and see how it goes. Okay, this is an interesting opening hand because normally one land really sucks, but I've got 2 Dune Travelers, and I have Gather the Townsfolk, and I've got some nice cards to look forward to 5 or 6 turns down the line. I think I'll take it. Yeah, normally just getting 1 land is a good enough excuse to mulligan. Yeah, that's not good. I was hoping to draw a second land this turn. So my strategy against Chandra would probably be to not go all in too quickly. Exercise a little bit of restraint in playing my creatures. She'll definitely have a lot of burn spells, and here I got my second planes, which is fantastic since now I can put out the Townsfolk. Now, a really good opening hand would be for me to get, instead of a Dune Traveler, it would be to get the Champion of the Parish. You put that guy out on turn 1, you can start investing into making him bigger. You grow him into a 5/5, 6/6, 7/7 in the late game, and then you're pretty much unstoppable. For now, I have 2 very solid 1/1 creatures who will eventually die, but they will give back 1/1 flyers. And so, as advertised, Avacyn's Glory is a very powerful human weenies deck with a very solid top end, thanks to the help of a lot of crazy angel cards. Okay. Phoenix. She's gonna attack right away with her Phoenix, or maybe not. She wants to put it on the defensive. I'm getting my land drops now, a little bit behind the curve, but that's fine. Who to put out? I think it's gonna be this guy. I'm gonna just start pumping out human weenies. As for attacking, since I can't block her Phoenix, and these guys are largely expendable. I'm going to attack with all, because I just never know what kind of creature she's going to put out on her next turn that's just going to stuff my attack, and my guys are not very strong, so even when guys get through, I'm getting her for like 2 or 3 damage. It's something, but nothing I could really hang my hat on, so I just gotta start pumping them out and see if I can overwhelm her. So we got a Torch Fiend, which I'm not too worried about. Oh, 2 Torch Fiends. Well, it's a good thing I don't have any artifacts in this deck. So my lands have stopped coming, which concerns me a little bit, but withdraw them. My one of my Doom Travelers, at least one will get killed. Even if I get my 1/1 Flying Spirit, I can't attack that guy since the Phoenix is still sitting around. So it really is just throwing my guys into a fire, and yeah, not really. I really want to. The spirit that comes from this guy dying is sort of like some extra money that you find in your pocket. It's something you don't want to just squander too quickly. So okay, so I'm just gonna skip the attack, and I'm going to just pump out another weenie, and I'll put this guy. This guy I recently put back into my deck. I kind of removed him earlier because I didn't think he was the greatest 3-drop. His real power comes from him dying, which is, it's one of those conditions where it's like you gotta find the right situation where you can really take advantage of that. And as just a 2/2 creature, there were better options for this deck. Okay, so Chandra's gonna disintegrate someone, and that someone is naturally my let me see him. I forgot the guy's name. She took out my Thraben Doomsayer. He is just gone for good, exiled. That's a shame. Well, this turn I can pump out two more small bodies. Do that first. So wouldn't it be so great if I had that Champion of the Parish beginning in turn 1? Although he would have been a target for her disintegrate. Well, I outnumber her on the attack 5-4. What I'd like to do is even just like get this guy killed quickly so I can just pump someone up. A lot of her blocks will end in death, so it's not too bad. She's still got her Phoenix, which is really going to be a pest for me. I have blockers left behind as well, so I'm pretty safe next turn. Oh, I'm surprised she went ahead and blocked my doomed traveler, knowing that I could just spit out a 1/1 flying spirit. So she lost one of her Torch Fiends in that exchange. And I'm just hoping she doesn't bring out one of her really large creatures. No, she's gonna do some burn again. This is gonna put hurt on me. Yeah, she just took out 2 of my best guys. And by attacking with the Goblin Arsonist, she's essentially saying, go ahead and block me. He will die, but I'll get to do an extra point of damage to someone else. So I'll lose a blocker and probably another one of my human tokens. So I'm just gonna let that one slide. And I just want more land at this point. Thank you very much. I still need more, but at least I can put out my Elgod Inquisitor. I could attack again. And I can get in 2 more points of damage. Assuming she blocks with her Torch Fiend. Got her down to 11. I'm the type of player that just likes to keep the pressure on, and to a fault sometimes, where I'm just too aggressive, not defense-minded at all. I've paid for that many times. But I see a way out. I see a way to sort of maintain my aggressive stance. Just so long as I get that 5th land drop. See, now she's down to 8 and I'm still, sitting pretty at 17. Plus I have essentially a bigger, badder version of the Doom Traveler with this Inquisitor. So again, I could block with my Inquisitor. I gain some life. I gain 2 life, and I'd spit out a 1/1 flying spirit. I'd rather let this through, and then have this guy go into attack, my Inquisitor go into attack next turn. Assuming Chandra doesn't put out a 5-drop creature. Oh, I have been having good luck. She's just been putting these manageable creatures out. No, we have another flyer here who's going to fetch her some land. But aside from that, he's just a 1/1. Not exactly quaking in my boots. Land. This guy's fine. It's gonna prevent Chandra from doing any burn spells on my turn. I really wanted a land so I could put out my Overseer or my Baneslayer. But, that's life. Oops. What I really should have done, since this guy has this power, I should have cast him first before going to the attack. So I kind of fell victim to my habit of always attacking first before playing my spells. Or very often attacking before doing anything else. Keep the pressure on. So, if Chandra had used instant during that combat, I would have been kicking myself for not playing the. Oh no. Okay, this could be the end of me. Inferno Titan, he's got fire breathing, and whenever Inferno Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, it deals 3 damage, divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures and our players. Yeah, not surprised it picked him. And okay, he left my 2 other guys unscathed. Now, because I still have this Doom Traveler, he's a human, my Angelic Overseer will be hexproof and indestructible. And with Chandra at 7 life, this could be, well, see, she's going to attack with the Titan on her next turn. He will spit out 3 more points of damage, killing, if she's smart, she's going to kill both my weenies here and put a 1 point of damage over to me. Then, if she's in a position to attack again, my Overseer is no longer indestructible because I don't have any humans on the board. Then she will die to the Titan's next attack. I can get in 1 attack with Overseer before that happens. And then that's not even a guarantee that I'll hit her because she's still got her Flying Phoenix. That's just a demon. It's a giant. Okay, so she doesn't have the protection that I would like, but at least she can't. She flies, and she also does a lot of damage. My gut is telling me to go for the Baneslayer, because I know for a fact my Doom Traveler is going bye-bye on Chandra's next turn. Which really diminishes the value of the Overseer. Well, if I attack now, it's really not going to do anything except just send him on a suicide mission. Alright, Chandra, do your thing. Oh no. She's gonna soften up my Baneslayer, I think. Oh no. Oh, that's why. I was wondering why she didn't soften up the Baneslayer, but now I know why. Well, you know what? I am in a lot of trouble. In 1 turn, I've gone down to 2 life, and if this were a real-life game of Magic, this is when I'd be scooping my cards, I think. Because what I got now isn't gonna save me. No. Yeah. I only had enough mana to cast one of these spells, and oh well. You know, I thought I might pull this out. It was looking pretty even for most of the game, but once that Titan came out, that Inferno Titan, it's how do you? Yeah, see, I didn't even need to play that spell, and then just to rub it in, she pumps Titan up to 11. So you know what? What I'd really like to do is just come back for a little bit of revenge. I might even just record one more session of this and see if I can get the win. But there you have it, revenge campaign in Duels of the Magic 2014 Duels of the Planeswalker. Not a total cakewalk, as you've seen. but also not as difficult as you might expect. So thank you very much for watching. I will be back, possibly with one more video from Magic 2014, and after that it's on to a feature about SoulForge. So I will see you all next time.